let's do a quick smell test.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Yeah, I said smell test because Neo Geo games have a very distinct smell. They have a very distinct smell. So let's just go ahead and welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Retro Neo Ness, and today we're gonna go over what I found this past weekend at my local retro stores. Not one, but two new Neo Geo games that I've added to the collection. So stay tuned as I take you on that journey. And also what I found at some other stores aren't Neo Geo, but a couple of great PlayStation and 360 games that I had to add to the collection. Check it out. Oh, it's just that's like a. $7 is more expensive than we get it on. Which one? Well, you typically buy old versions of them. My dad has a Genesis.
1 megabyte of car.
You get what you need. See, that's the reason it costs so much, is because they're collectors. My brother sold some of our old ones, but these are 64 games. I sold them to
Oh, it's how to build stuff. It's like build stuff. This one's huge.
Ooh. Shout out to Founded Electronics for this beauty here. So we finally have Super Sidekicks 2 on Neo Geo, and there is a little bit of wear on top of the insert here, but other than that, and then a small piece here, so it's not mint. And yeah, I probably could have found a bit of a cheaper version on eBay, but sometimes you take risks with eBay. You just don't know. Not every time, especially with these common games, you're not always going to see the same seller putting up games. So I figured this would be, that manual's in really good shape. Looks really good. So happy about that. And then let's take a look at the cart here. And the cart is in really solid shape. From the sticker, looks really glossy, it's good. Minor insertion marks. Let's take a look at the contacts here. Contacts look pretty phenomenal, actually. It's almost like this game didn't get played very much. So we'll do a test here, and then of course always got to do a quick look at the snap, or not the snap case, but the soft box here, and the plastic is pristine. There are no cracks in this, so pretty happy about that. And then this is in really leather binding here, pretty firm, so that's good. So that one looks good. And again, shout out to Founded Electronics for having this one available and ready to go. So that's another great one to have. Boom. RB2, Real Bout 2, the newcomers. This is a Japanese title. And shout out to Retro Madness for this one. They actually had this one up on eBay. So I went in, and I really appreciate them too, because they had a best offer up on eBay, and we were able to work a deal since I was in store and they didn't have to worry about shipping costs, etc. So snap case is in really good shape. Insert, a little bit of some minor bends here. Just considering this is probably one of the heavier Japanese titles, from a Fatal Fury perspective, I'm probably going to put a piece of paper behind this insert so that way it doesn't continue to form more indentions from the snap case here. So that looks good. And let's take a look at this cart. Cart is amazing. This bad boy is clean. Sticker is super glossy. No indention up top here. The security label here is in really good glossy, that holographic yellow. Back of the cart looks really good. take a look at that. And let's take a look at the manual. So the major thing why I picked up this manual was, one, it's in pretty good shape, but it also had the registration card. So the original Japanese registration card was in there, so I was like, yeah, let's go ahead and pull the trigger on this one. Got the special attack moves here. These are in great shape, so happy to have these. We'll throw this back in the case, and it did have a little styrofoam for me. I'm going to keep that in there. That suffices. So shout out to Founded Electronics and Retro Madness adding these two to the collection. We were able to find some awesome games here. Super happy to have them. Right, so we'll throw this back in here. And let's do a quick smell test.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Yeah, I said smell test. Because Neo Geo games have a very distinct smell. They have a very distinct smell. So let's just go ahead and... Smells like old library and stale cologne.
You serious?
I love that smell. Let's go ahead and do the RB2 and see if it has something too. So snap cases, you actually got to crack open. So let's go in here and let's smell them a little bit more. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Love that smell. And now we add more back, and we're gonna go ahead and slot Super Sidekicks 2 in there. Looks good. And then we're gonna drop down here and we're gonna slide RB2 in here. Nice. Very nice.